आपण नेहमी बघतो की इंडस्ट्रीमध्ये सपोज पीएफचं काही नवीन हे आलं, आपल्याकडे काही चेंज झाला, आपल्याकडे ते लेटर आलं, कंपनीज इमिजिएटली इम्प्लिमेंट करतात. किंवा दुसरे काही जे स्टॅट्युटरी कंप्लायन्सेस असतात त्याच्यामध्ये काही बदल झाला तर इमिजिएट ऍक्शन असते. देन वाय ओनली रिलेटेड टू पॉश थोडासा रिलक्टन्स आहे, अजून अवेअरनेस एवढा का नाही आहे?
That's a really good question. So, माझा अनुभव, I'm last 16-17 years. It's been 12-13 years. Continuously, I'm acting as a presiding officer of some or other company. माझा असा अनुभव आहे की management, for most of the companies, management having prejudiced, behavior. They think that if we create awareness, and if I have women associates, there will be more conflicts, there will be more cases coming in. And then business will have impact on this. But there are companies who is a women-centric, and they believe in making awareness. So हा एक आहे constraint की लोकांना असं वाटतं की जितका जास्त अवेअरनेस तितके जास्त कंप्लेंट्स येतील आणि तितके जास्त कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स वाढतील आणि तितका जास्त माझ्या कंपनीच्या परफॉर्मन्सवर इम्पॅक्ट होईल. Because some of the times, we have observed the complaints come against supervisor and higher authorities. अबोव देम. सो ही लोक थोडीशी इम्पॉर्टंट असतात आणि मग नंतर कंप्लेंट आल्यानंतर माझा सॉफ्टवेअर डिस्टर्ब होणार आहे, माझं मॅनेजमेंट स्टाईल डिस्टर्ब होणार आहे, या भीतीमध्ये लोक ते अवॉइड करायचा प्रयत्न करतात. बट प्राऊडली आय से आय एम वर्किंग विथ वन ऑर्गनायझेशन राईट नाव हू हॅज 89% women on shop floor, and the POSH Act is very, very taken seriously and implemented. And here I realized that, oh my God, awareness cannot create constraints to your production. Rather, all the progressive companies should have this policy in place. The level of awareness should be 100%. आपण compliance मध्ये mandatory म्हणतो, पण actually लोक करत नाही. But when it is done, I am proud to also announce that it has been only one case in last entire year, having 80-90% women in the organization. So. Awareness is very important, and the constraint is mindset of the society. People don't want to talk about the problems or the conflicts which is underneath. It's like silent में है, जितना ना देखो उतना अच्छा है. That's what people's behavior is, but that shouldn't be the case. The companies who implement it and practice it thoroughly has also experienced that these companies are progressive companies.
That's really commendable, that only one case, and I think we together have settled that one case also and concluded, and the action has been taken.
Just to add to what she said, she's saying she's proud to have one case. When I actually implemented the IC committee and then as a presiding officer, I strongly took this agenda forward. Initially, I got a lot of complaints. I went to my manager started saying, already we are doing diversity and inclusion agenda. We have reached to 25% as a human manpower, even if we are in the manufacturing industry. Manager said, since we are increasing women employees, the incidences are increasing. My response to them was, incidences were always there. Because we have created awareness about these things, now the cases are getting reported. Now, the thing is, the responsibility is on us to see to it that how we are preventing mechanisms so that these kind of incidences are not happening. So from the time when we implemented this ICC committee and rigorous follow-up actions that were supposed to be taken, the incidences have seen a drastic decline because of the proactive actions taken. So those who are going to embark on this journey of having the strengthening of ICC committee done, the POSH structures done in your organizations, please don't be afraid. Because in the beginning, you will get the complaints, and if you get complaints, that's the success, because you have created the trust in the minds of employees that they can reach out and there would be somebody who can hear and they can act upon it, and thereby you are creating really an inclusive, respectful, dignified culture for the organization, not just for female and for male employees as well. So awareness, yes, as she rightly said, is a mindset problem. Let's get away from the prejudice that we have from society and take this forward strongly, especially people who are holding ICC committee member role or presiding officers has to become really, really strong, because many times we will get hurdles where we will have political influences, where we will have managerial influences, where we will have your MD saying that, okay, can we just take some lenient action? But again, ICC members have to be very strong, should know what they're doing, and if they really practice what they preach, I think then we'll be able to get out of this.
So, Dipali, I vouch what you say. You are a very strong presiding officer. You have worked together, and I have seen how you have strongly handled all the cases as being the presiding officer. So, Gayatri, here I would like to understand your inputs also. What do you think that why companies are still not aware? If they are aware, why they are not implementing this in true spirit?
ओके सो सगळ्यात पहिल्यांदी प्रश्नाचं उत्तर देण्याआधी उपस्थित सर्व मान्यवर आणि एव्हीके ग्रुप आणि यशस्वी यांना मी अभिवादन करते आणि अत्यंत सुंदर प्रोग्राम आज इथे अटेंड केला आहे आणि जी संख्या इथे आज उपस्थित आहे हेच सांगतंय की हा अवेअरनेस हा किती महत्वाचा आहे. I will use the combination of English and Marathi because yes, English is also business language and forgive me if we use both languages. As far as the awareness is concerned, Amruta and the audience, I would like to go into the little deeper. Now, if we see the education system, what is prevalent right now, the moral science and the character building, we don't emphasize there much. At home and families also, how frequently we talk to our children about the gender, respecting each other. How many times we really have those kind of conversation? We just talk children's academics, but we never encourage those discussions at home. In fact, the moment the TV channel is on and certain prohibited content is there, we put it off, we change the subject, but we never educate our children. So see, first, the youth is getting built at the school level. So there first, it's a moral responsibility of every individual, and don't blame the law, don't blame any other thing. It is first your individual responsibility. You first start talking to your children at first. Then that youth is going to be the next corporate generation. Now coming to corporate, see, it all depends upon your organization philosophy. What vision and what culture your organization really believes. Does your organization only believes in nurturing the business, or they truly believe in nurturing the culture as well? Because we should not forget that unless you have a strong culture, unless you have a safe culture for everyone, you're not going to demonstrate the productivity. So, therefore, the slightly larger responsibility lies on the shoulder of IC committee, HR professionals, leaders, management, where we have to really emphasize, talk constantly. And I think before the POSH, I think Supreme Court, this is a landmark, I would say, 2013 when the Act came into existence. And if you recall, there was a time this Nirbhaya case also happened, and I think we should celebrate having this law in order, the framework. Let's respect it, and if you feel that awareness is missing, you create it rather than just cribbing about it.